part is really most of the work to be done is on the website, not the actual um, Google Map embed or Google Business Profile. Now you should still get as many of these reviews as possible. I would say your number one priority you're telling your client is get this up to honestly 50 reviews, and you will lock in a very decent sized chunk of Charlotte, right? Because if you look at it from this perspective, there's only so much, I guess, um, there's only so much search result real estate that these sites can take up, right? Because most people aren't searching hyperbaric chamber, Charlotte, North Carolina. I use this as a proxy, right? If I see that this has 80 searches a month, that usually means there's people searching hyperbaric chamber near me, hyperbaric oxygen therapy services, because people are searching with the city name, and there's still volume, right? So typically, when someone searches like hyperbaric chamber near me, they only show up for a certain radius. It's like I think like 9 miles before rankings start dropping off, and you'll see that most of your competitors are around here, right? The southern half of north of Charlotte. But when we go up to where you're actually located, there's only about four, I guess, competitors, and out of all of them, the biggest one has only 52 reviews. So if you can hit that 50 review mark, this is really the only person you're competing against. And all of this is open space for you to take up, right? So ironically, there's not as many, I guess, not as much competition or not as much to do with the Google business profile because there's not as much competition around the area you're in. But if you optimize the website, right, most of your changes are going to be on the website side, right? Adding a Google Map embed on every page, adding FAQs on every page, changing this H4 to an H1 and including, your service, your main target keyword along with your city, and then also optimizing your homepage because your homepage is what ranks for, currently ranks for your target keywords, right? Once you've done that and you've added about 50 reviews, even I don't want to say you don't need links, you will need links, but like these two things will be the biggest movers for you, right? Because your website will rank for across the entire, like everyone searching in this area will find you guys, right? Because the Google search algorithm is completely different from the Google Maps algorithm. So you can optimize this entire website and you should be able to show up for searches across like the entire, I guess, greater Charlotte area. But with your Google business profile, you're only going to be able to show up a certain range. But the good news is most of the big time competitors are down in the actual urban area of Charlotte. You're closer to Lake Norman, where there's only about three competitors you're going against. And one of them the biggest one has 52 reviews, which you can easily beat out, right? That you have 13 reviews. That's about 39. That's a 39 review difference across 3 months. You're asking your client to get 13 reviews a month, right? That's one review pretty much every like 2 to 3 days. So very doable to beat them out here, right? And I guarantee you that like when you have that happening, you'll have people finding you guys through GBPs, mainly around this area. And then you'll have people finding you through your website around this area, right? The greater